Hi everyone, Melissa here. I'm gonna be trying out some jelly tips. Now I don't think I've ever done jelly tips before. I don't know why I haven't, I just haven't. And I absolutely got sold on trying the Apres jelly tips. I don't even know how. I saw an ad. You know, I'm easy. I'm sold on things easily. So I went to look and see what they had. I think, you know, in the ad it said that they had started doing half sizes, and I was like, oh, well, I want to definitely try that out because half the time when I do tips, they don't fit perfectly. So I want to try out these half sizes. So I went onto the website and I was checking them out, and I saw that they have natural and they have sculpted. So the sculpted will have more of like that curve to it, more of a C curve, and a little bit more of kind of like that built-in apex here. And I think maybe the tip part of it is a little bit thicker. I'm not sure. But I think that was how it was described, and that's how it seemed. I'm a little bit concerned that these are too curved for me, but we're gonna find out. I also got this, which is really cool. I think this is a newer product they have. They worked with a Presto to make an all-in-one extend gel. So supposedly you don't need like a pH bonder or a primer or anything else. Like, this is gonna do it. So I've done my prep. My nails are all dried out, and I'm not gonna put the prep on there. I'm not gonna put primer on. It feels weird, and I'm a little scared, but we'll see how it goes. So I'm just gonna start out by figuring out what sizes I'm gonna use for this. I did get the medium length because my nail beds are already long, and there's no way that the small length would be long enough. The medium length is just giving me a little extra length, so we'll see. That was a 5.5. The 5.5 is too small. It may fit my pinky. Man, but that looks so huge, like long on my pinky. Okay. I'm just gonna start messing with it and see what I can work out. I'm gonna go for the 2 because a 2 is often what I wear for my middle. That seems to fit pretty well. It might be a little large, so let me try the 3. Now let's follow the directions. My bottle says to apply a thin layer of all-in-one extend gel onto entire nail bed after prep and cure with LED light for 20 seconds. So that is what we are going to do. All right, just first look, this consistency is actually pretty thick. It's about, you know, a medium thickness builder gel. So I think that's good. We'll see how it applies. Okay, got those cured for the 20 seconds. And so, I mean, I just apply these now. It says to pick up enough gel to fill about 1/3 of the Gel X nail tip. Starting from the bottom of the nail to the tip, carefully press Gel X tip onto nail bed, cure for 5 seconds. And then after set of 5 fingers completed, reading is difficult. Cure entire hand for 20 seconds. Only 20 seconds. Okay, wow, that's not very long. That's okay. So I'm going to start with my pinky. That way I can use my other fingers. I like to start with the less used fingers. So it says good enough to fill about 1/3 of the nail. This does have a smell to it that is pretty strong, especially for a gel. Usually gels don't have, I mean in my experience, that strong of a scent. Okay, I may have put too much in there, but we'll see. If I did, we will adjust and change as we go. Okay, so we're gonna just press the bottom part down here and then press the nail down. Make sure there are no air bubbles. Okay, actually that was about the perfect amount. So let me give it a quick cure. All right, so that was just a quick cure. I do like, and this was one of the things in the ad that sold me, was it said that the part that goes to the cuticle is very thin, so that it applies nicely, like a nice thin application there. So I do like that. I feel like I need to cure this a little bit longer than I did because there's parts of it that seem like it's still a little bit wet. So I'm going to press it down really well and then put it back in the lamp. Make sure it's cured on there right. All right, that is not bad. It looks good. It looks pretty natural. So I'm gonna keep going. Let's do our next one here. Okay, and then finally the thumbnail. Now I have had these like natural bumps and divots in my thumbnail for my entire life. Again, I don't know why. I've looked it up, but I don't know. This is easily gonna fill that in, but again, I'll probably need a little bit extra builder gel in there to fill in those gaps. And then I do have a slight curve down on my thumbnail as well, so just gonna try and make sure that fills in nicely. Okay, gonna do that final 20-second cure on all of it to just set them all in place. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. All in all, application first time was about 20 minutes, but that's me kind of fiddling, trying to make sure I'm doing it right and getting the amount correct of the product that I put in, and then fixing any mistakes I've made. I think gonna cut these down just a little bit, and it almost has me wondering if I was wrong about the short idea. The only problem is I've gotten short tips so many times and had them not actually even be longer than my nail bed, which is just frustrating. Or they start to curve in to the point where they just, it doesn't look right. It doesn't look right on my nail beds. It doesn't look right. Like the shape shouldn't be coffining so quickly. I don't know if it makes sense. It makes sense to me. Either way, I'm gonna cut these down a little just because I don't want super long nails. They just aren't good for my day-to-day life and for work right now. So I'm gonna cut down like half the length. All right, so I've got those kind of filed down and shaped. So here are my thoughts on my first attempt at this. Well, first of all, let's talk about the product itself. It was easy to do. If this is successful, I think this stuff is really cool. I have some spots that look like they aren't fully attached here, but that, you know, could be entirely user error. It's not something that I've done a lot, so it could be me and I didn't hold it down well enough when I was curing. That's a huge possibility. For the tips themselves, I like the shape of them. I like the curve of them. I think it's very nice, and it's going to help people that don't have much of that curve to their nail get a really nice shape. For some people, it might be too much curve. If you have very flat nail beds, then it may be a problem for you. I don't know. I like it. For me, I do have a natural curve to my nails, so it works well, but I don't love the thickness of them. So I think my main concern is that all of you know I'm a dip powder girl. I love my dip powder, and I'm concerned that when I put my dip powder on this, because especially after I cut it down, the tips themselves are pretty thick here, that once I add the dip powder on there, it's going to just look not good. It's going to be thick. And that's concerning to me, but we'll see. I think I'm going to order the natural and try those out, and maybe I will order them in short. I'm going to look at the sizes. They have the lengths on there, so I'm going to try some other things, because this, I mean, it's cool. It's quick and easy, which is great for me right now with my busy schedule. So if this can work out and they stay on, then maybe this will be in place in my building job for a little while until the school year is over. But yeah, so I'm gonna get some color onto these. I'm going to do that in another video, so keep an eye out. I'm gonna do a nice spring design using some double dipped colors that are coming out soon. But yeah, check these out if you think that that might be a good fit for you. Anyway, yeah, so if you think that they might work for you, then they might. I'm going to try out the other ones. I'm going to find what works best for me, and come back to my channel shortly, and my fun spring design will be up. So I'll see you then.